Johannes. The hospital visit continues after conditions announced.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. And again, today we're still doing our joint segment with Brian. So Brian, how are you feeling about today?
Yes! I mean, what reaction can I possibly even give you? But honestly, I'm really, really happy. And I think that many people who are watching right now are happy at seeing that reception that Harry and Meghan are receiving at the Royal Children's Hospital in Melbourne. I'm hearing children saying, "Hi, Meghan. Hi, Prince Harry." It's so heartwarming. And then you saw that video of that wonderful little girl, giving Meghan a flower, and then Meghan gave her a hug. Oh,
that was so
that was so adorable.
Yes.
That is what I call really, really adorable. To those who live in Melbourne, to those who are the Children's Hospital, I wish you healing, I wish you happiness, I wish you joy. And it's clear that even Harry and Meghan were able to bring a smile to their faces on these wonderful children. And it's so heartwarming. That video just, it melts your heart.
True.
To see that. And I feel like for Harry and Meghan, who the media has spent 10 years trying to turn the public against Harry and Meghan.
True.
This must be a moment whereby they feel embarrassed.
Yes.
Like they feel embarrassed. And this shows you that what UK media say, or what some Murdoch-owned Australian media outlets say about Harry and Meghan doesn't reflect the true feelings of the people who live in Australia. And even those people who live in the UK, they have so much affection for Harry and Meghan, and it's so obvious. I can see it. I can see this with my own two eyes, and honestly, I'm happy. I even heard them say, Your Royal Highness to Prince Harry. Harry and Meghan, you will forever be popular.
Yes, they will forever. And one thing I love about that video is when Harry was stabbed and he looked up
to hi.
Oh my God.
I don't know, people
so many
all over
people.
there, gathered to catch a glimpse of Harry and Meghan. And today, Harry and Meghan have been able to bring a smile onto people in Australia. Even the kids who are ill or they're so unwell. Today, they have happiness, they have joy in their hearts. Why? Because honestly, Harry and Meghan made them happy. They made them laugh. They also say that laughter is good for healing. So Harry and Meghan helped them laugh, help them, be happy. And that's what matters.
Yes.
That's what matters.
Really.
This is what we talk about when you say that there is no one who is more relatable as a royal than Harry and Meghan.
True.
Nobody. Because no other member of the royal family has this pull that we see Harry and Meghan having from members of the public.
Yes. And then another thing that I noticed was there was a kid who was seated.
Yes.
And then Harry took the phone and just
took a selfie. They had a picture with Prince Harry and Meghan. And they got their picture. They got their selfie with Harry and Meghan. And
really
it's so beautiful.
amazing.
It's so, even the cheers also. Right now, no UK tabloid or Murdoch-owned media outlet can lie to you and claim that Harry and Meghan were booed. No one can say that because we've all had the cheers. we've all seen the love that Harry and Meghan are receiving, and it is beautiful.
Oh my God,
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
It's a good thing to see it since
I also
such
seen how
love.
happy you are when you saw that video of Harry and Meghan. They are very, very happy, right?
Very happy.
Very,
yes,
very
yes,
happy.
yes.
And it's heartwarming, really. It's heartwarming.
Yeah.
Because, also when Harry and Meghan stepped back as senior members of the royal family, one of the places that Harry and Meghan wanted to flee to was, of course, Australia. In Spare, in Harry's book, Harry says that they were thinking about where to go, where to live when they thought about fleeing the UK because of what UK media were doing to them. And Harry said, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa were places which Harry and Meghan considered. Why is that? Because of the love that they have gotten from members of the public.
Yeah.
And that teaches you something about Harry and Meghan.
Yeah.
They want to be around people who are welcoming.
Yes.
Like someone who cares about you, someone who welcomes you to their home with open arms. Yeah, someone that's where Harry and Meghan want to be. That's where we all want to be, and that's where we feel comfortable in staying in a place whereby you've been welcomed, where you are loved. We're not a place whereby you are regularly mocked on TV every single day by tabloids.
Yes.
No one wants to live there. You want to live in a place where you're happy. And I'm happy that, of course, even if Harry and Meghan did, of course, settle in America, the love that they have in Australia, New Zealand, wherever they go, it's right there.
Right there.
No one can ever take it away. No one can ever steal it.
Yes.
It is theirs.
It's there.
And people of Australia today told Harry and Meghan, we stand with you and we love you.
Yes, that's a very
we
good
love
thing.
you. Even we had those voices from people like, we love you, Harry and Meghan. Hi Meghan,
yes,
hi
Harry.
Harry. And it showed you the love that the public has
for Meghan.
For Meghan. So to William and Kim Moulton, you can keep the tabloids. Harry and Meghan have the people. The people, of course, their hearts love Harry and Meghan. And the thing is, having that love from someone from the heart, that's why it matters.
Yes.
That's why it matters. Yeah.
Before we continue, please like my video, follow, subscribe. We are almost to 350 subscribers and the goal is to reach to 1K. So Brian, what are the British media saying about the whole reception of Meghan and Harry landing in Australia?
I saw something from Telegraph, whereby even they themselves have no choice in the world but to admit the truth.
Yes.
Telegraph, that also is where Camilla Tominizalaya works. They said this on X, someone called Twitter. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex were greeted by a crowd.
Oh my God, a crowd.
I know that must be difficult to type, but they had to because these
visible.
pictures don't lie.
Yes.
The pictures don't lie. The pictures don't lie. And even the numbers of people who are there, the numbers don't lie. They were greeted by a crowd of several hundred patients and families at the Royal Children's Hospital in Melbourne on Tuesday. And Harry and Meghan spent almost 40 minutes shaking hands, taking pictures, and chatting with children. And they got cheers from the crowd. That must have been difficult for them to write.
Definitely.
For the Telegraph, that was difficult to write. I promise you, it was difficult to admit the truth.
Yeah.
Harry and Meghan are loved, they are adored, they are respected, and even though UK media and some Australian Murdoch-owned media outlets have tried to turn the public against Harry and Meghan, the fact is the smear campaign they keep on waging against Harry and Meghan has been a complete and utter failure. That's the truth and nothing but the truth.
What I love about this part you have read is they received so much cheers from the crowd, and then Meghan and Harry took time to actually, involve. Is that what involved? Be around people. Yes, actively engage. 40 minutes shaking hands. What do you mean? And then you guys say this person is not a good person.
They're good people actually.
Yes.
They spend all this time, interacting with people. Showing them love and attention, and you will never ever get that from any other member of the royal family.
True.
They just come, catch a ribbon, wave, and then leave. And then they will never ever achieve any kind of impact whatsoever. You can mention one thing about Harry and Meghan's visit. This visit has been full of impact. It has touched someone else's life. It has done so much good for someone. That's what this visit by Harry and Meghan has been able to accomplish. And I must say, about Harry and Meghan, I am deeply thankful that Harry and Meghan, who are so good people, have been able to show up, support, the kids at the hostel, and I'm sure it meant a lot to those in Australia, who are there, even parents, caregivers, even the morale boost Harry and Meghan brought there. It must have done wonders. And Harry and Meghan, may you be blessed abundantly every single day of your life for the rest of your life. May all the haters see you be blessed every single day for the rest of your life. May they see you be blessed. May they even be surprised or wonder, what's happening.
Yes.
May they know, Harry and Meghan, just how much we adore you, how much we respect you, and how much, Harry and Meghan, you deeply are very, very honestly loved.
Still on the same video, like after the video, you will find, like, when the kids are being interviewed, how they felt. You'll just see the
happiness,
joy that these kids literally had just to meet in Meghan and just
it was so obvious. It was so obvious to see, that joy, even a girl holding a flower.
Oh my God,
that is heartwarming. And you can see Harry and Meghan's joy reflect. Also, one thing that I can also note is that the number of phones which were out there, taking pictures of Prince Harry and Meghan, the phones which were out there, you can see everyone is trying to catch a glimpse of the most popular royal couple in the world, and clearly Harry and Meghan were having so much fun, so much fun. And this is what we prayed for, really. Even yesterday before they arrived, we were saying that, Harry and Meghan, please, may you have a successful visit to Australia, and it's happening. It's happening. It's happening.
Yes.
Day 1, success. Day 2, maybe success. Day 3, success. Day 4, success.
Yes.
I have faith that everything's gonna go well.
Yes.
And as we promised, Winnie and I, we're gonna cover everything and focus on everything having to do with Harry and Meghan, supporting Harry and Meghan. When you came in July, don't worry, we are here.
To tell the truth.
Tell the truth, because the truth matters.
Yeah, there's something you have mentioned before. I ask you the next question. You see the place Harry was waving. You see, like, so many phones actually taking pictures of Harry and Meghan. And you're like, this was so crazy, like crazy in a good way, because the reception was so much, like, it was filled with so much warmth. And then there's something you've mentioned about them being the most famous royal members of the royal family. Do you agree with that statement?
Yes. By far, I think this just proves and shows one thing. Harry and Meghan remain the most popular royals in the world by far. No other member of the royal family even comes close. Not Charles, not William, not Camilla, not Kate Middleton. Even no wonder why you see palace courtiers are so angry, because they know that that's the truth, because they know that that's the reality of the ground, right?
Yes.
That the public love and adore Harry and Meghan. That's why. So you see how, jealous members of the royal family seem to be when they see Harry and Meghan, doing so well on these trips. They're like, it puts some kind of pressure. onto William and Kate Middleton, who are like, even Wikimedia, like, looking at them and like, what are you doing?
Yes.
What are you doing, William and Kate Middleton? What are you doing, William and Kate Middleton? What about you? When are you gonna go on a tour? And then they're like, William and Kate, I'm on vacation.
I know.
And they're like, William and Kate, I'm on vacation. Stop bothering me.
Yes.
But the sad thing is, even because William and Kate used to step up for the UK media, who count on them, you see that UK media tend to expect more from Harry and Meghan than they do from William and Kate Middleton. Because even you're seeing the tabloids have gone to follow Harry and Meghan in Australia. Like, despite all of the negative things that they've said about Harry and Meghan, they still want to be close to Harry and Meghan. They will ignore William, Kate Middleton, Camilla, and Charles to focus on Harry and Meghan. It's mad. It's really, really insane. Really, to see what we are seeing. But honestly, it is not surprising. And also on top of that, basically, yesterday we saw how even in Melbourne Airport, reporters they were there eagerly awaiting to catch a glimpse of Harry and Meghan. It was insane. So insane.
Very insane.
My goodness, so insane. And I feel like UK media and even senior members of the family, they feel jealous. They feel jealous of seeing the kind of love that Harry and Meghan are getting. I'm sure William even is watching everything that is happening.
Yeah.
Right now, he's on Google checking on the Daily Mail. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? I know, because it's his favorite tabloid. Yeah. He's checking everything just to see what Harry and Meghan are doing, what they're up to. They get crowds. William, I want to tell you this. Harry and Meghan did not get booed.
Yeah.
They got cheers. They are loved. And even Australians.
They got even flowers.
They got flowers in Australia. Australians, William, love and adore Harry and Meghan. You know, a couple of years ago, 2018, when Harry and Meghan were doing that tour, Harry says that Meghan was so good at the job that it got some senior members of the royal family so jealous. And it's sad that around that time, basically, the smear campaign targeting Meghan escalated. You see, when they see Harry and Meghan doing good things, when they see Harry and Meghan, living their best lives, achieving something good, doing something good, is when they feel the most jealous. Or anything having to do with Harry and Meghan. They get even more jealous when they see Harry and Meghan, shining, excelling. Even when you see Meghan has a big project, for example, come out, there's this effort to distract from what Meghan is doing because of jealousy, because of envy. Because if William and Kim would have stepped up and done something, I don't think that they would be as jealous as they are right now towards anything that Harry and Meghan do. But they are jealous because they are seeing that Harry and Meghan are able to do the things that they, William and Kim just cannot do.
And also, like, I was also looking at the video while they were landing, and I think people who were on the same plane with Harry and Meghan were actually asked, like, how do you feel being in the same plane? And one person, one comment I really liked was, one person just went to the washroom, and then, like, I interacted with Harry and Meghan, and it was so amazing. Imagine such a small incident of going to the washroom, and then you meet with Harry and Meghan, and then you can still feel that these people are good people, and then some other people out there.
I wish it happens to me one day.
I
wish it happens to me one day, whereby I'm like, where I see Harry and Meghan, like, hi Meghan, hello Harry and Meghan, hi Harry and Meghan, how are you Harry and Meghan? I wish it happens to me.
It definitely will happen.
One day, if it happens to me, I think I'll just faint. Harry and Meghan have to like. Wake me up.
Is this reality?
Is this real? So basically, it's even when Childresn and Camilla came to Australia for a visit a couple of months ago, I really didn't see this kind of attention them getting on their tour. I didn't see this. I didn't see this one bit. But we are seeing in Harry and Meghan's visit, the media will even go to the airport. To the airport,
wait for them
to land, and even they will interrogate passengers to ask them about Harry and Meghan. Did you see Harry and Meghan? I can only imagine. Did you see Harry and Meghan?
Oh my God, it was so amazing. I wish you were in that flight.
I wish. Even most of those carnival or so-called experts, they want access to Harry and Meghan, so they do wish to be in Harry and Meghan's presence. In particular, they do wish to be in Harry and Meghan's presence. And the thing is, they could have had that access if only they had treated Harry and Meghan well. They could have had all of it. If only they had treated Harry and Meghan well. Now a daily basis like that has to basically it's like you have a window here and they're like observing or watching Harry and Meghan, like Harry and Meghan.
It's
while William and Kate were on vacation, were on their side, they won't focus on them. They won't focus one bit on of course William and Kim Moulton.
Anyway, I feel like before we close this joint segment, how are you feeling generally about the whole reception when they went to the to just visit the children? How are you generally feeling about this whole thing?
My heart feels warm.
I know.
My heart feels warm and so happy, and I'm sure that many people also who are watching even right now, they feel the heart is warm. Feel that the heart is happy. Like you're overjoyed inside of you. Because I think that we've been following Harry and Meghan for a long time, and we've seen what they've gone through in life. So if there are people in this world who do deeply root for Harry and Meghan, it is members of this wonderful community who root for Harry and Meghan the most. So when you see after everything that Harry and Meghan have gone through, you see them happy, you see them joyful, you see them thriving, you see them winning. You want that for them. You crave that for them. Because you also know and have seen what they've gone through. And if you're someone who of course has a good, happy, warm heart, after everything Harry and Meghan have gone through, you do want in your heart to see Harry and Meghan happy. You do want in your heart to see Harry and Meghan excelling, living well, doing well. And for me, I can say I honestly want that for Harry and Meghan. I want that for them to succeed, to win, to thrive, to excel in life, to succeed. That's my wish for Harry and Meghan. And I know in my heart that more and more doors every single day will be open for Harry and Meghan. And even more and more people will of course welcome Harry and Meghan because they realize exactly which roles are good. And the fact is, I want everyone to know Harry and Meghan are a good, remarkable, fantastic, beautiful couple, and they have a very, very good heart.
And also, like, still apart from the reception they got at the hospital, there were still other kids waiting at the ward, and you will see them just making an effort to go and just see them.
To see Prince Harry, and Meghan.
It was
really
beautiful.
Amazing. It was very, very beautiful, actually. You know, even Harry and Meghan did go, of course, to visit those who are, in the wards, in the rooms, who didn't come out, and just to cheer them up and make them smile. Make them smile. Laughter is the best medicine, as the saying goes, and they believe that Harry and Meghan brought joy, and they bring joy wherever they go.
It was so much joy to even carry when I'm also here.
Just watching.
Yes, just watching.
Honestly, even me personally, I don't think I've even slept. I was watching my phone when I was sleeping. Have Harry and Meghan been seen?
Yes.
Is there a picture of Harry and Meghan? Have they been seen?
Have they been received?
I get that feeling, and honestly, I can say I'm happy. I'm happy from what I've seen. I'm really happy. And thank you to Australians for welcoming Harry and Meghan.
Showing up in large numbers.
Showing up in large numbers as we asked. The people have shown up. We've asked, people have shown up, and we say thank you so much. So thank you for having me.
You are welcome. So guys, stay around. We're going to just be updating on how the trip has been and how the trip is. And one thing as we close, Harry and Meghan are making a lot of impact, and that is the thing, and that's their aura, and that's who they are.
And that's what matters.
And that is what matters. Yes.
Thank you so much, and please like, subscribe to Winnie Gossips, and we'll see you once again
in
the next video. Thank you for having me again.
Winnie,
we make a good team.
Yes, amazing.
Thank you so much, and goodbye.
Bye.